Hello all, this is Nagendra presenting you the task number 5 as Data Science and Business Analytics intern at the Sparks Foundation. The name of the task is Exploratory Data Analysis on Sports. Here the objective of the task is to perform exploratory data analysis on the dataset Indian Premier League, and we need to also find out the most successful teams, players and factors contributing win or loss of the team. And we have to also suggest teams or players a company should endorse for its products. Okay, let us go ahead. So for this particular task we are importing these libraries called pandas and numpy, and we require the datasets, two different kinds of datasets. One is deliveries and matches. This deliveries dataset contains information, uh, detailed information about the matches, that is ball to ball information. And the matches dataset consists the information about the overall information about the matches. And we can see the insights of this dataset matches using the head command. Here in this dataset we have the attributes like just a second. Yeah, these are the attributes that are present in the matches dataset, that is season, the IPL season, and the city, and the teams, and the winner of the match, and all other things. Okay, so in this matches dataset we have 15 different kinds of teams that have been taken part in the IPL tournament so far. And then next we can see a player of match award. So far Chris Gale has won 21 number of times this award, this player of the match award. And then the next one is AB de Villiers, who has won it 20 times. Likewise we have other players as also. We have MS Dhoni, we have Rohit Sharma, Warner, and all other. Okay, next we can see highest number of wins by teams per season. So for each season we can see highest number of wins. So in 2018 IPL season, Rajasthan Royals have won most matches, that is 13 matches Rajasthan Royals have won. And next Punjab Kings, 10 matches they have won in the 2008 IPL season. Likewise we have teams won matches for each season. And then we can see teams that have been to playoffs in each season. So in each season, that is in 2008 Rajasthan Royals has been to the finals 13 times. Rajasthan Royals and Kings 11, Punjab, Chennai Super Kings, and Daredevils, these are the four teams that have been to the playoffs in 2008 IPL. And then in 2009 again Delhi Daredevils, Deccan Chargers, Royal Challengers Bengaluru, and then Chennai Super Kings. These are the four teams that have been to the playoffs in 2009. Likewise we have teams that have been to the playoffs in every season. Okay, next we can also see we have how many number of times each season each team has been to the playoffs. So far Chennai Super Kings has been to playoffs 10 times at most. This is the team highest number of times that has been to the playoffs. And then next we have Mumbai Indians that have been to playoffs 8 times, and other teams as well. Next we can also see season wise IPL winners. So in 2008 Rajasthan Royals is the team that have won the IPL trophy, and in 2009 Delhi Daredevils is the team that has won the IPL tournament. Likewise we have the recent seasons, that is 2008 Chennai Super Kings has won the title, and for 2019 Mumbai Indians has won the title. Okay, next we can see how many number of times each team has won the title. So for this Mumbai Indians has won 4 times, at most. Next we have Chennai Super Kings with 3 number of titles. So we can say that by this data, Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super Kings are the most successful teams in the history of IPLs, as per the data we have up to 2019. Okay. Next, look at the factors that are affecting the winning of the match. So we can consider these two factors, that is toss winning and toss decision. These factors can affect the chances of winning the match. Okay, let us see how these factors are affecting. Okay, so if you can see here in the bar chart, the teams that have won the match when they have won the toss are just a second. Okay, 393 times the team that have won the toss has won the match, and then 363 times the team that has lost the toss but won the match. So we can see a little difference, only slight difference in with the toss winning. Okay, only this toss winning doesn't matter much in determining the match winning. Okay, and then we can also see, so we have seen that toss winning has nothing to do with the match winning. Of course, a little advantage with the only little slight that can be negligible. Next we can see how the toss decision impacts the winning of the match. So here we can see that the team that has bowled first has won a little more number of times than the team that batted first. So we can say that the team that has a team that must have to bowl first in order to get the higher chances of winning. Again, this decision does not obeys all the time. It varies with the pitch as well. This impact varies with the pitch as well. Let us see how this pitches impacts. Okay, so let us see pitch factors that affect the winning. So these are the stadiums or pitches that have been the part of the IPL. So there are total 41 stadiums or grounds that have been the part of IPL so far. So after which, just a second. So here we can see how many number of times the bat first teams have won the matches in these stadiums. Okay, in these stadiums, this many number of times the bat first team has won the match. Similarly, we can see the teams that have won the ball first teams have won the matches in these grounds. So we can also compare with the graph with the bar chart as well. We can see, so you see in Eden Gardens, bowl first team has won 47 times and bat first team has won 30 number of times. Again in Chinnaswamy Stadium, the bowl first team has won 41 number of times and the bat first team has won 32 number of times. Likewise, we can observe the trend. If you see here, the bowl first team has little more advantage of winning the match. Let us visualize with the graph as well, with the bar charts. So if we can see here, let me also show you the legend as well. So this blue line shows ball first wins, and this green bar represents the bat first wins. Okay, so if you can see here, in most of the cases the ball first team has won many number of times compared to bat first team. So here you can see in each ground. So but if we can see here, the bowl first team has one less number of times compared to bat first team. Only this is the stadium we can see where the bat first team has the little more advantage than the bowl first team. That is MA Chidambaram Stadium, Chepauk. Remaining all other stadiums have the little more advantage for bowl first teams. So based on the pitch as well, we have to take the decision, task decision. Okay. So these are the factors that affect the winning of the match. These are the things we need to consider or look at. So our second objective is to find out the players' performance as well and select the best players select the best players to suggest a company to endorse them. See, we can for exploring the players' performance, we need the data set called deliveries data set, as we discussed above in the beginning. So this deliveries data set contains the information about ball to ball, so over to over and ball to ball. Okay, we can see the insights of this data set. We have the attributes like innings and batting team, bowling team, over, ball, and the batsman, striker, non-striker. Okay, total number of runs scored and the player dismissed. All these things we can observe here. So the first category is let us have the look at batsman's performance first. So in batsman performance, we have the category called most runs scored. So in all over the IPL history, so all-time players' performance we are observing right now. So we have the most runs scored category. We have Virat Kohli on the top with 5,434 runs. Next batsman is Suresh Raina with 5,415. Only little difference between these two players. And then next Rohit Sharma and David Warner. And Shikhar Dhawan, Gale, Dhoni, Uthappa, De Villiers and Gambhir. These are the top 10 players who have scored most number of runs in the IPL history so far. We can observe we can visualize the data as well. And then the next category is highest individual score. See, all these things we can fetch by using the group by command. Okay, group by function. Just for the sake of the task, I'm fast forwarding I'm explaining very fastly. If you want, I'll do that in my later videos. And this code also I have storing in the my GitHub repository. I'm saving this code in the GitHub repository. If you want, you can actually catch it there. So in the highest individual score category, we have Chris Gale with 175 runs, highest individual runs, and then Brendan McCullum 158 runs, Abby Duvaliers 133, and all other players as well. In the best batting average category, we have while calculating this average and all other things, we need to take into considerations that we must have some domain knowledge how we calculate all this batting average, strike rate and all other. So based on the domain knowledge, we are calculating over here. In the batting average category, we have Johnny Bairstow with 58.5 batting average, and the next week with 55.6, next Oaks 45, Amla 44, and all other batsmen. Next, the batting strike rate. In the batting strike rate category, we have Andrew Russell with 179 batting strike rate. Next, Moeen Ali 169. Next, Sunil Narayan. See, all this data are being fetched from the total IPL data set. Okay, these are the players with the all-time IPL data. Next, coming to bowlers performance, we have the category most wickets. So under this category we have Lasith Malinga with the 170 wickets. He has been in the top of the list, and then Amit Mishra with 156 wickets, Harbhajan Singh 150 wickets, Piyush Chawla, DJ Bravo and Bhuvneshwar Kumar and other bowlers. In the next category, most dot balls. So in this category we have Harbhajan Singh with 1214 44, and then Lasith Malinga 1144 and Bhuvneshwar Kumar and all other. And next category is best bowling average. So in this category we have Khalil Ahmad with bowling average 17.55. He has been the top of the list, and then Fernando with 18.0 and Hard Bollinger and other players as well. So far, just a second. So far we have seen all-time players performance, but in order to suggest the best players for the company to endorse, we must look into the recent informed batsmen or informed players in order to suggest for the next year team. So let us have a look at the recent informed batsmen or informed bowlers. So for this we need to pull out the recent data. Okay, so we are pulling out the latest deliveries from the deliveries data set, where that is the last 2 years data from 2018 to 2019. We are separating it out. Okay, so here we defined a function called top players, where we give the inputs as the 3 different categories. In these 3 categories we get the best players out of these 3 categories. Okay, this is the function we are using in the future, in the coming code. So here it is the latest data set. Just a second. Okay, so let us have the look at the. So since this IPL team is very sensitive, this IPL matches are very much sensitive. Here sensitive I mean by sensitive I mean these matches can turn at any time with a slight difference of the performance. So we need to look at each and every stage, each and every condition we need to take into consideration. So we are looking at the different stages of the match. So first of all we look at the power play performance first. So in power play performance we have the top batsmen who have scored most number of runs. There Shikhar Dhawan has been the top of the list with 619 runs, and the next KL Rahul, Chris Lynn, Chris Gale, Virat Kohli and other players as well. These are the players who have who have scored many number of runs in the power play. Remember, these are the data just taking it from the last 2 seasons in order to get the best informed batsman. Okay, and the next category in the power play performance is highest batting average in the power play. Highest batting average in power play. So in this category we have David Warner with 179 batting average. Next Rishabh Pant 133, Josh Butler, Shreyas Iyer and Guptill. These are the players with the highest batting average in the power play. Next, highest batting strike rate in the power play. So in this category we have Sunil Narayan, Josh Butler, and Parthiv Patel, David Warner, Lewis, and other players as well. Next, let us have a look at the death overs performance. So in this category, we have MS Dhoni in the top with most number of runs scored. That is 593 runs he scored in the death overs performance. Death overs, that is between 16th over to 20th over. And then next we have Andrew Russell with 559 runs, Hardik Pandya 469, and Rishabh Pant and other players as well. In the highest batting average at the death overs, again we have MS Dhoni with a 98.83 batting average. Next, Faf du Plessis with a 83.0 batting average. Next, Chris Gale, Ankit Sharma, and Sam Curran, and other players as well. And next category, highest strike rate at the death overs. Here we have Rishabh Pant, Andrew Russell, Dinesh Karthik, MS Dhoni, Hardik Pandya, and other players. So let us have a look at middle overs performance as well. In middle overs we have in the total most runs scored category, we have Rishabh Pant, just a minute, Kane Williamson, AB de Villiers, Shreyas Iyer. So next, highest batting average in the middle overs. In this category we have Hardik Pandya with 118, Rian Parag 94 batting average, Mandeep Singh, and other. So in the next category, highest strike rate in the middle overs. So we have Shane Watson with 184 strike rate, Chris Gale with 157 strike rate. Okay, so far we are observing, we are analyzing the players' performance in each category. Each category by I mean in high strike rate or batting average, and most runs scored. So we are observing, we are analyzing the players' performance in each individual category. But we want to have players with the best performance in all the categories as well. All the categories, that is highest rate, highest strike rate, highest batting average, and most runs scored. So we have to combine all these categories, and we have to find out the best players in all these categories. For that we have defined a function in the above code. We can see here. Yeah, this is the function we have defined in order to get the best players with all these three categories as I discussed so far. So let us see, just a second. So these are the players with all these categories. These are the best players. So top players with most runs scored, highest batting average, and highest strike rate. These are the players in the power play. So Josh Butler, David Warner, and KL Rahul are the three batsmen who can have the better highest batting average and highest strike rate in the power play. These are the three players who can fit in the power play batting in the batting order. So in the batting order, in the middle overs we have Rishabh Pant, Hardik Pandya, AB de Villiers with most runs scored and highest batting average and highest strike rate. Combining all these categories, we have these players. So we can suggest these players for the team. And for the death overs, we have selected MS Dhoni, Andrew Russell, Rishabh Pant. Rishabh Pant has been in the middle overs as well. Let us ignore him in the death overs. So these are the 8 players we can suggest a company to endorse in the batting order. Let us have a look at the bowlers' performance as well. That is bowlers' performance by which I mean the last 2 years performance, so inform players. So in the bowlers category, in the power play, we have Deepak Chahar, Umesh Yadav, McLigan, Harbhajan Singh, Sunil Narayan. These are the players with the most wickets taken in the power play. Deepak Chahar has been the top of the list with 25 wickets. And then next category in power play is the most dot balls in the power. Again we have Deepak Chahar with 262 dot balls, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Umesh Yadav and other players. And then next in the power play, best bowling average, we have Umesh Yadav, Deepak Chahar, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Kulkarni and other. And next we can see in the middle overs performance, the most wickets taken in the middle overs performance, we have Rashid Khan, spinners. Imran Tahir has been the first, top of the list with 30 wickets taken in the middle overs. Rashid Khan, Suresh Gopal, Amit Mishra, Ravindra Jadeja. These are the best bowlers who have taken wickets in the middle overs. And then next most dot balls in the middle overs. Again we have Rashid Khan, Imran Tahir, Ravindra Jadeja, Amit Mishra and Suresh Gopal. Again with the best bowling average in the middle overs, we have Imran Tahir, Rashid Khan, Amit Mishra, Suresh Gopal, Markande, Ravindra Jadeja. So next we are in the death overs. We have most wickets taken as Jasprit Bumrah, Kagiso Rabada, DJ Bravo, Mohammad Shami, AJ Tai. Jasprit Bumrah has been the top of the list. The most wickets taken at the death overs. There is 26 wickets he has taken so far in the last 2 years performance. And then next most dot balls in the death overs, we have again Jasprit Bumrah with 104 dot balls, and then DJ Bravo, Rashid Khan. So next we have best bowling average. Under this category we have Jasprit Bumrah again with 17.15 bowling average, SZI Mohammad Siraj. So combining all these categories, we have to pull out the best bowlers. So in the after combining all these categories, we have Deepak Chahar, Umesh Yadav and Bhuvneshwar Kumar as the best bowlers in the power play. Then next Imran Tahir, Rashid Khan, Amit Mishra. These are the best bowlers in the middle overs, combining all these categories. Next top players, best bowlers in the death overs, combining all these categories, that is most wickets taken, most dot balls, best bowling average. So these are the players. They are Jasprit Bumrah, AJ Tai, DJ Bravo. Okay, these are the 9 players, 9 bowlers we can suggest a company to endorse as their products. We can also have a look at all-rounders. So in all-rounders category, we have Andrew Russell, Hardik Pandya, Ravindra Jadeja, DJ Bravo, Sunil Narayan. These are the 5 best all-rounders with the last 2 years performance. So these are the players we can suggest a team to endorse. Again, I have explained it very fast. I have not explained, just fast forwarded just for the sake of task. I am uploading all this notebook or code in my GitHub repository. Interested people can have a look at it there. Okay, see you in the next video. Thank you one and all.